Do they take a chance? Do they look for a boundary? We're inside the power well enough. Can't lose another one.
Chopped it. Oh, that's brilliantly done. Waited on that one. Cut it square. Back to the point. Straight to the boundary. Wonderful finish with an IPDC 4 for Mushfiqur Rahim. Over number 4 done. 26 for 1. So the early hiccup of losing 9 at 3. Somewhat a comeback in a quite a bold fashion. The other 9 doing well, just giving the strike back.
27 for 1. We're inside the power play, and Dhaka has struggled against spin, but not against seam. That's nicely played away. With an offer, played with the bounce, used the pace of the delivery, picked up a 4. This is remarkable. You look at the control, you look at the grouping, you look at the pulsating balls, you look at the red deliveries, those are the dots. And Dhaka, I think, probably need to focus on this. If the analyst is in the change room, we need to say, well, guys, how do we combat this? Because this is what's costing us, and we're 5th in the log. Do we find someone brave that's going to take on spin in the 11? Is it Yasser Ali? Do you bring him up the order and say, well, you go after the spinners in the power play?
There's a man who's been nomic. He's got himself a wicket. Oh, that's down the leg side. Tempted to have a little poke at that one, but rather have the extra ball. When that happens, Mushfiqur Rahim will be on the lookout. Just step on the gas. He did finish with the flurry in the previous over. Movement, the trigger movement towards the offside, but contained through a good, well-pitched ball.
So we're in the 5th over, and there've been 12 dots bowled already. So you can almost say 2 overs have been taken away from these 4.3 overs bowled thus far that have not been scored off. That's eaten a good chunk of your allocation of 120 deliveries. And there's another one. We're up to 13 now. In my mind, and I was never a batsman, but you think in the power play, it's all about destruction with the bat.
The field positions, you've only got fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Anything, you can take a risk to just hit the ball over the infield. Be a little brave.
I think if I was a batter, I would either have a lot of ducks or a high strike rate. Not many runs.
Nothing in between. There's not been any in between this over. No, there's not going to be no run there. Another excellent over. Just the 3 from it after 5. Dhaka 29 for 1. There you go. Single.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imru, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর লাইভ and exclusive only on T Sports.
Right, once again, the captain leading from the front, Mushfiqur Rahim, is looking good. Unbeaten 19 with him is Naeem. 7 of 14. He's just taking a little bit time here, Naeem. Good time of the cricket ball. Yeah, he just stepped right in the middle. That's the way. That's the reason why the umpire is warning the batsman. 9-1. Yes, even though losing an early wicket, I think Mushfiqur Rahim has been a very positive frame of mind. 2 fours and a 6 already in his innings. Still very crucial for Mushfiqur to get a start and then go on to play a big one. Arafat Sani is the new batsman, and you really don't want to see him under any sort of pressure. So many overs to be bowled, but the pressure can come from the other end. Mohammad Naeem has only managed to score 7 of 14. Important for him to rotate the strike. Good start from Arafat Sani. Good evening, Mazhar.
Good evening, Atalbhai. Good evening, everyone. Hint of turn from Arafat Sani there. Mushfiqur Rahim had to check his shot in the end. Was flossed up and hint of turn. Yeah, he had to adjust in the last moment. That's improvised, but they'll only get a single. As we witnessed in the first game, a stable start could lead you to a good total. We have seen Jempon Khulna doing it in the first game. Probably Dhaka would want to repeat that again. They want to keep that wickets in hand and go for a late launch.
Yeah, wickets in hand is the key. If they're going to manage to hold on to the wickets in the last 5-6 overs, then they can really launch themselves on. This is struggling to rotate the strike. Naeem mentioned earlier. Yeah, you can just look at what he did, the nod of the head from Mushfiqur, knowing that he's going at a rate of 133, but Naeem is struggling to even rotate the strike. Not only create pressure on Mushfiqur Rahim, but also create pressure on himself, because then he'll be thinking to play a big shot. You don't want to lose the wicket. He mentioned about holding on to the wickets till the last 5-10 overs. He picks up a single every time he's on strike. It's a good over, very good over from Arafat Sani. 32 for 1. Right, 32 for 1 in the power play. Farhad Reza is the new bowler from the Bashundara group end. 95 wickets so far, so he's an experienced campaigner. It's a slow and a watchful start from Bixum Kudhaka. And you can sense that especially Mushfiqur Rahim is looking to play a very long innings. He needs some support from the other end, from Mohammad Naeem. You know, just mentioning to his partner that the ball is skidding through, so coming on to the bat. They should enjoy batting these conditions, Mazhar.
You mentioned a very good point. In the previous game, Jempon Khulna batters, despite not getting boundaries, they were taking over the singles, which eased their pressure, and at the same time, they were working for the doubles and odd boundaries, helped them to ease that, relax them, putting pressure onto the bowlers. There you go, Naeem Sheikh again, unable to rotate the strike, which might put extra pressure on Mushfiqur. So far the power play might be right on the spot, picking up the early wicket again. Naeem Hassan, it was surprising to see him opening the innings. But Mushfiqur Rahim, he plays his favorite shot there. The slog sweep one, it was tremendously hot and very good shot in the end. There you go, talking about the single, looking for the double. They will settle for a shot in the end. There you go, talking about the single, looking for the double. They will settle for a one.
But they haven't taken advantage of the fielders inside the circle because they've only managed to hit 3 boundaries in the first 6 overs. 34 for 1, 6.3. More protection in the deep now for the bowlers. Has gone past the fielder in the covers. They're coming back for the second. This is good running. I think it was Mohammad Naeem who forced Mushfiqur Rahim to come back for the second.
But that's not good fielding though in the inner field. It should have stopped that one. But that's good running between the wicket. Fielder was Ashraful there. Yeah. Just eases the pressure here. Shot outside off. He was on to it in a flat. Mushfiqur Rahim smashed an IPDC boundary.
Such a good piece of timing on that occasion from Mushfiqur Rahim. And that's deep in his crease. It allows the ball to come on, and once it meets it, just opening the face of the bat and plays it beautifully. Lovely touch from Mushfiqur Rahim. After picking the boundary, he's clipped that onto the onside. He'll keep the strike with that single. 9 in that over. Beckham good haka. 41 for 1.
There you go. Single.
It's AM.
Rubel, Yorker Master, Mustafiz, Cutter Master, Taskid Speedster, Ashraful, the Superstar, Imrul, the Savior. ওরা তৈরি 5টি দল 24টি খেলা বঙ্গবন্ধু টি20 কাপ 2020 24 নভেম্বর থেকে 18 ডিসেম্বর লাইভ এন্ড এক্সক্লুসিভ অনলি অন টি স্পোর্টস।
That's the Manhattan, couple of good overs there. It's still early days in this match. Building on the shorter side. Kappa, Kasi and Kazi tea, have you been drinking yours, Mazhar?
As always, I've been drinking the ginger one. Shot and pulled away by Mushfiqur Rahim, but he will only get a single.
Yeah, it gets a little bit cooler, especially in the combox where the AC is on. So just to keep ourselves refreshed and warm, we tend to have a couple of cups of Kazi and Kazi tea. Very refreshing indeed. Yeah! Appeal goes up. Well, the keeper thinks he's nicked it, and straight away they've gone upstairs.
Keeper looked pretty convinced there. He was the first one to go for the review.